Hey, 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 hey! Are we still on? We are still on. Amazing. So, what we are doing is we are going to try to finish up this stupid phone call. So, while we try to finish up this stupid phone call, um, let's try to finish up the Steven Stearns phone call. I don't want to do this.
But in 15 minutes,
All
but
right.
a couple days, okay?
Okay.
Okay, love you.
All right.
Bye.
You both. Bye. Hey there.
Hello?
Can you hear me okay?
What?
Can you hear me okay?
Okay, wait. we, well, I was trying to wait for some people to show up, but we're just doing the Steven Stearns prison phone call. I'm trying to, hey, cousin, I'm trying to, um, is your mom coming? Hold on. Where's my coffee? Right here. Wait.
Thinking.
And that was just to give the middle finger to Washington, basically.
My name's
No.
you both. Bye.
Here we go.
Hey there.
Okay.
Hello?
Can you hear me okay?
What?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. This will be my last call tonight, and I'll have about $7 left in the debit account after this call.
I'm putting money in now.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, so you guys had a good dinner. That's nice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say good.
It's sufficient. Better than what you have, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Well, tell her I
You would know
said,
Doug, the
hey.
father. He is down over 60 pounds. I am down 47 pounds.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, they're starting to look way
Yep.
old. This is taking its toll on them.
I've lost a lot of weight too, and I'm starting to exercise a little bit myself during the day. So I've been doing a lot of push-ups and crunches and squats and whatnot.
Well, that's why I sent you that Kata book.
This, his parents, he's right here, these two. They look older and older every time I see them. This is really hard on these people.
Exercises because it uses isometrics, you know, and they were saying, well, maybe they'll think it's a fighting book. And I said, it's not a fighting book. It's an exercise book, and it makes you sound in mind and body. And if anybody needs that, it's someone in sound in mind and body.
If they think it's questionable for any reason, they'll reject it and then ban it.
Okay.
Get my list of books, by the way, from the social workers.
I think did we?
No.
No?
Let's get them there. I don't
No.
fax that to you, or I don't know. Anyway, I've got
How
another.
many books can we send you at a time?
I have no idea. I don't think there's any limit to the mail that you can receive as long as it doesn't pose like a security or like logistical concern.
Okay. Do you guys? One thing that Rebecca told me today when we were talking about the Kata book, she says, you'd be surprised at the raunchy romance novels some of these guys get.
Oh yeah. Mental Health gave me a novel that turned out to be it was a thriller, but it was a romance novel. And I was reading that, I was like, this is like pure word smut.
Yeah, well, that's a housewife porn.
Yeah, no kidding. It's I call it literature designed to stimulate ovulation.
Yeah. Yep.
That's yeah. It's, I mean, they're like, yeah, you can't have anything with nudity or depictions of, you know, nude people. Or anything.
Yeah.
That stuff is.
I feel so bad for
They,
these
they,
parents.
they,
I feel so bad for these parents. They don't know what to do. These poor guys. I watched an interview with them. That mother broke down. It was terrible. People send these poor old people death threats and shit. It's really gross. Please don't send these people death threats. That's horrible.
picture.
Yeah, a very graphic one, I might add.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably not what they should be giving inmates in prison.
Well, I don't know. I mean, from what I've seen, a lot of the novels on the book card are romance novels, which leads me to believe that most of the readers are female anyway, so they probably have a great time with that.
Maybe.
But,
Maybe.
well, anyway, I'm just hoping to get some Michael Crichton novels and some classic literature, you know, some Tolkien. And
He couldn't think of anybody else's name.
on my page for some manga comics, you know, like the Japanese comic book / graphic novels that, that a lot of the anime shows are based on. I talked to Mental Health, and they said stuff like that should be okay as long as it's, you know, bound with glue and not staples like a regular comic book. I said, yeah, these are bound with glue. They're more like graphic novels.
Okay.
But they come in series, you know, and they're the basis for a lot of what the animated shows are based on. So if I can't consume the animated shows here, I can at least see what happens with the stories.
Exactly, Michael. They don't understand.
And at
And
least the ones that I've
this
requested
poor
should be okay. I
mom,
don't
these
think they've got
poor.
anything bad. I don't think they've got like any outrageous nudity or anything in them. Sometimes, you know, manga comics do because sometimes anime does because the Japanese have a different attitude towards it. But the ones that I've requested, I think should be safe enough.
Are those available through Amazon?
Yes, they are.
No. Just ask them to send us a list. To put it on the list.
Well, we gotta get the first order confirmed.
Yeah.
We gotta establish that we can actually get this going, and then I'll tell you which titles to go for. But I do have one of the ones that I want. It's Neon Genesis Evangelion, and
I won't remember that.
it's okay. It's a complete series, and I actually have it comes in like larger consolidated volumes. And I actually have volume 1 in the drawers, in the plastic drawers beneath my desk if you wanted to look at that for reference and see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I think there's like 5 or 6 of those volumes.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, they won't let me send them to you, so
No,
that'll never happen.
but if you wanted to reference it and see what I'm talking about, and then look for it on Amazon, that's what I'm saying, for reference.
Okay.
And anyway, we'll figure it out. We got to get
We will.
established first.
Yeah, he has nothing but
We
time.
got a long time to figure it out, too.
No kidding. Apparently, from what I've heard, but we're gonna see what happens. But I really hope this feeling of peace and serenity is. I hope it's some sort of sign.
I hope so, too. I really do.
Even, you know, as many near-death experiences I've had, and as many times as God has delivered me from the jaws of death, I can't believe that He would do all of that just for me to end here.
What do you mean? It's called your choices.
Well, I can't believe that he put those.
Personal responsibility is a real thing. Personal responsibility is a real thing. What does he mean? God brought you here. Your choices brought you here, son. God gave you the opportunity to choose good or choose bad, and you chose bad. You landed yourself there. You chose to end here. Please shut the fuck up. This is why I hate Christians.
Not fires in you either, but something happened.
I can't confirm or deny.
It's called personal responsibility, is what it's called. It has nothing to do with God. See, this is why people hate Christians. This is why people hate the Bible, because some of these people actually believe God's not going to punish you for doing stupid shit. that personal responsibility is not a real thing. You can blame God. Don't blame me. You're doing just what Adam did when God gave them the choice. Adam blamed God. He said, "It's your fault, God, because you gave me the woman." So just here, it's God's fault because you gave me the brain to do this. Personal responsibility, personal choices. I do not like this guy.
Obviously, I don't want to do any damage to here, but
They are collateral
it's
victims.
a lot more messy and complicated than everyone would like it to be.
Well, I kind of figured that.
It would be a lot more simple and a lot more easy if it really was just a horrible monster, but it's not like that.
No, it's not. And that's what Rebecca said today. She said, I don't tend to think of them as bad people. I tend to think of them as people that have done something wrong, but they have a lot of good still in them. And I said, well, that's exactly what he is. He's got a lot of good in him. A lot.
And I've done a lot of good, and I've done much, much more good than I have bad. But it's funny how, people only ever focus on the...
Because the bad you did literally killed a little kid. Okay? It's not like you just accidentally cut too much cheese. You literally killed Dust's baby. And you hurt her in more ways than one. This guy is terrible. I hate him.
All the good counts for nothing.
Because your good did not weigh out killing a baby.
Like being late to work.
Not the same.
They don't forget it. When you're on time, 360 days a year.
Not the same. It's not the same. It is not the same. It is not the same. Not the same. I love these parents and I feel so bad for them, but this is not the same. And I know they're trying to figure it out in their own way. And maybe this is the only thing they can think of. I understand. But it is not the same thing.
Bad they don't forget. When you're good, they don't remember.
Yep. If we had to...
Because the bad overshadows the good, because the bad is really bad. That's why it's bad.
Well, since God considers sins a lot different than you do, you just never know how it works out, but...
Yeah, it's called humbling yourself.
I mean,
you have to take personal responsibility. It's a real fucking thing.
Talking back is a sin. Lying to him is a sin. Defaming somebody, talking behind their back, gossiping, all those are supposedly minor sins, but they all build up.
Yeah.
I figure I've got to...
They're not minor sins. A sin is a sin.
Yeah, I'm sure we all do. No one's perfect.
No, the only one person was perfect, and they killed him.
That's what I say.
He did that. He knew that was coming, and that's why he was born.
And there was only one perfect person, and look what they did to him. I say that exact same thing.
He did that so that we would not have to pay for our sins.
Yep.
If we ask for forgiveness, and if we ask Jesus to bring us home.
Yep. And that's what I've been doing, and been praying for forgiveness, praying for salvation, and also praying for deliverance. And I want you guys to also pray for me to be delivered as well. Pray for me to come home and pray for that opportunity. I've been talking to God and telling him, I can do whatever I need to do to get my life right.
Yeah, until you get out of jail, you have no idea. What?
Shine his grace and his mercy down on me and allow me the opportunity to see my mother and father again.
When you can control yourself outside the walls. I could not. I'm lucky I didn't end up back.
I will pray for
I only ended up maimed for life. Getting out of
prison. Hear me, and I'm praying for it as well. And I'm hoping for it. And whatever happens, good or bad, I know.
You accept it with grace and dignity, and know it's not the end of the world.
That means accepting responsibility for your actions, Fun.
What's that?
Are you getting a chance to learn any Spanish while you're there?
I've not had a chance to avail myself of any education programs yet, but I do hear plenty of it being spoken around me.
Well, that's what I mean. Whether you're picking up some of whatever.
No, sometimes when people ramble like that, it all kind of slurs together and gets jumbled up.
Exactly.
That may be just more of a consequence of the echoes and acoustics in here.
Yeah.
But, I keep thinking if I've ever had a Jesus take the wheel moment in my life, this is certainly it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the Jesus take the wheel moment was before that little girl's birthday party.
So, I hope I have the chance to see you guys again. I really do hope for that.
I would like to be able to see you or give you a hug or talk to you face to face.
Mano y mano.
I'm telling God that, what I want more than anything now is just to see my parents again, and that, they need me around.
You
and they need me around.
lie. He lie. He's lying.
I want a chance to give you guys a hug and a kiss and tell you how much I love you and I've missed you.
No. He lies.
Okay, baby, we know that. And you know how we feel, so.
Yeah. Just keep praying for me. Pray for me to be delivered.
I do. We pray for you every week in church. We're going to a New Day Christian church. And
They had to
enjoying it.
change
It's a lot like
first aid
Saddleback in mini,
churches.
kind of a smaller version of Saddleback.
Very knitting.
I'm glad you.
But it's the preachers are good. The preachers are good. The music is good.
Well, I'm glad you guys found a place that you like. No matter what, I don't want you guys to worry about me too much.
They're not going to worry about
I don't
you.
think you can.
How could they worry
You
about
can't make that happen.
I know. I just want you
You
to.
can't be parents and not worry.
I just want you to know that I'm at peace, and that I have this weird
You're
feeling
not
that everything's just going to
Spanish.
be okay.
You may speak
Can't
some
really explain.
whatever. And I don't know of your what.
No matter what happens, I'm going to be okay. And if
Something
the worst
necessity.
comes to worst,
I speak
I
Spanish
know that I'll make
in
my peace, and
necessity, not
I'll be
much,
with all my loved ones on
but
the other
means
side.
something. I'm not.
I hope so. I hope so.
Did I kind of
When
get
I
it
went there,
right?
I didn't see anybody. All I saw was
A
poodles.
little bit.
Well,
But my surgeon said I wasn't all the way through the door.
Yeah.
But I was just hovering, and he said, God talks to you and things you understand. He said, you understand poodles.
That's true.
Grandma did,
You do have more than your fair share
grammar.
of those waiting
Yeah.
for you on the other side.
Okay.
Poodles and horses, yep. Cats
And horses and
people, hopefully.
A lot of people, yeah. Grandpa Joe,
That's
Uncle
pretty
Joey,
good,
Uncle
Michael.
Woody,
Did you
Grandpa
look that
Sid,
up?
Grandma Kay.
Here we go.
A lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got all those people too, and some friends that I've lost, and hopefully as well.
Okay. In the New Testament, Jesus says the angels do not know each other. He also says Earth is angel boot camp. We come here to be soldiers in heaven. We do not know each other. We come down here in human form to learn to be battle ready. So we got to learn to be good in the world and good at the world so we can defeat Satan's minions in heaven. Something like that.
Because I know she's there.
Yeah.
I cried as hard for as I did for you, and I mean, we're talking ugly crying.
Oh, I've done some ugly crying too.
I took one semester of Spanish
I still
in college.
I still think about it. I still think about you every night. I still pray for you every night. I still cry for you. I should know that. 1 minute.
1 minute. Well,
I guess we'll say good night.
yeah.
I say hopefully sweet dreams, no nightmares.
I've been having lots of dreams. I haven't had nightmares, but they've been.
Oh, here we go.
A lot of faces of the people that I've worked with, the people that
But I
I've
can't
friends,
dream of Maddie.
you guys too, and a lot of them have been weird, like movie plots.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so it's weird, but the one person I haven't seen in my dreams has been. Well, actually, I've seen a couple times, but
He hasn't seen Maddie in his dreams. Why would you be trying to dream about her? See, I don't like this guy.
for some reason,
Yeah, she's probably
Yeah.
still getting oriented.
maybe. But
I could
hope I could see
see
you
why
on the
you
other
would
side.
have
So
to
say, hey,
learn
Smelly,
that.
what took you so long?
Okay.
Look, hold on.
The people that I've had as friends.
He's about to say he wants to see Maddie in heaven. She'll call him Smelly and ask him what took him so long. First off, angels don't know each other. There is nobody waiting in heaven for you because you're not going to heaven. You literally heard a baby. You're going to the pit. And angels don't know each other in heaven. Nobody in heaven is looking down upon anybody because they don't even know you.
Too, and a lot of them have been weird, like movie plots.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so it's weird, but the one person I haven't seen in my dreams has been. Well, actually, I've seen a couple times, but I haven't seen for some reason.
Yeah, she's probably still getting oriented.
Maybe, but hope I could see her on the other side. She'll say, "Hey, Smelly, what took you so long?"
Okay.
But I
Those
love you guys, and I'll
parents,
talk
they
to you
must
for the
be
next couple
rolling their
days.
eyes
Okay.
like, what the fuck?
Okay, I love you too, darling.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, Steph.
Good.
Bye.
Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin.
I got that. I got it.
Hey.
Stefan. Hey. I don't. You called and the
Yes,
just
he is
flashed
so
the
sick.
call coming in, and then it just hung up.
Oh, weird. Okay. Yeah, I figured I'd try Mom after I tried you 3 times. So.
Yeah.
Oh, how you guys doing?
Where are you? What are you up to?
Not much. I got a late start at calling you this evening, so I'm probably only going to get the 1 call.
Well, where have you been all week?
Well, I mean, I've been here, you know, so.
I know that.
Made his mom giggle.
Taking all week to call. You couldn't get access to the phone.
I've been mostly sleeping the days and nights away. I've been feeling so tired lately.
Okay.
Is it finally hitting you? It's finally hitting him what he did.
Is it okay?
Yeah, I don't know. How you guys holding up?
Well, good. Same old, same old.
Well, no, we're balls to the wall getting ready because she's having 8 puppies.
Oh, wow, okay. Wow, that is,
If we write you a note, can you come over and help?
what's that?
If we write you a note, can you come over and help?
Oh, you know, that'd be great, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little while back, some of the nurses or officers were talking to each other like, let's just take the day off today. And I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. You know what, guys? Let's all just take the day off today and come back tomorrow.
That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You know, they save so much money if they just put everybody on ankle bracelets and let them go home.
Well, you know, that would be counterproductive because they want people to suffer.
So you're
That's
gonna suffer
not
enough in
true.
prison that if you just
They
in
want
jail
you to
waiting
be
trial,
punished for your
I don't know
crime.
why you can't
Out of
be on an ankle
society,
bracelet and come
you
home.
fucking weirdo.
Because suffer.
Suffer. Okay. Well, we suffer too.
No, it's called being taken out of humanity because you can't function like a person. Has nothing to do with making you want to do anything. It has to do with taking personal responsibility. If you took personal responsibility, it wouldn't be so bad for you, buddy.
We suffer right along with you.
Yeah. If I went home, that'd be, you know, too tempting for me to do something and not go to trial, probably. So they want to make sure that they have their eyes on me at all times.
Well, then why is it gonna
You
play
mean
Uh,
forcibly sexy time another child
I
and
wouldn't
erase them
waste
from
my
God's
energy
YouTube
having any sort of grudge or hurt feelings
as a
against her. She's suffering
good
too in
time?
her own way, so.
I'm not as much as you are, sweetheart.
Well, you know, she lost her daughter.
Yeah?
Her whole world was turned
And
upside
you
down
lost,
too. You know?
and you lost, a wonderful person that you love too.
Yep, yep. But everyone's world got turned upside down by this. No one is having a good time here.
Here we go. He's gonna blame
Just remember
everybody.
that, you know?
Has she tried to call you, or have you called her?
No, no. In fact, I'm under a strict no contact order during at least the trial. I'm not legally not supposed to contact her at all.
Okay.
I think that's pretty much standard operating procedure.
Okay.
And I'm almost kind of glad you guys aren't able to visit me or haven't come to visit me, because I feel like if you were to see my face, you guys would be a lot more concerned.
Why? You can make you up?
No, it's hard to get beat up in isolation, but I am very thin and my eyes are sunken in, and I've got dark
It's hard to
circles
get
under
beat
my
up
eyes,
in
and I
isolation.
look like hell.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm just very drawn and sort of emaciated look, and even the social workers said, they came and visited me on Monday, and they said, it looks like I'd lost some more weight.
Eh.
So, I have no idea how much I weigh now, but I can see myself getting thinner.
How the fun's holding up?
Well, I saw that you put $30 in there the last Friday that we talked. I hadn't made any orders since then, though. So I just got the cost today and saw that. So as of today, there was $16 left. But I did need to make an order. So actually, if you get a chance, I need to drop about $50 or so in there if you can.
All right.
I ordered a buttload more coffee, a few more hard candies, some sleeves of saltines, but I needed to get some hygiene items as well, so I got some dandruff shampoo and some washcloths.
Okay. Did you get the books yet?
No. To that effect, Dad, were you ever able to follow up with the people at the mailroom and find out what's going on?
Yeah, we found out that the address that was given us is the wrong address, and so now we have the correct address, and so now we're trying to chase down where the order is so that we can get those books returned and order new books for you.
Really? Damn, what the hell? It was in the inmate handbook. I guess I need to update this stupid inmate handbook. So what, do you have to send the books to this actual address here at the jail?
Yep.
Wonderful.
And they had already returned the Cotta book. So I guess whoever at the other part of the Osceola system.
No. I remember we double ordered the books. That was the last book I returned.
Oh, okay.
Because I took it to Staples, and then it's, oh no, this isn't us.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. Never mind.
Okay, so I guess
Disregard that.
once you get the books sent to this address, they should get through then.
Yes.
Okay, well, I guess it's a good thing we figured that out, I guess. I don't know why they haven't updated this stupid handbook.
Me either.
It's pretty silly. They're handing everybody this thing and it's got the wrong information.
Well, I found a file folder that had your operative report from Irvine when they did your kidney, so we're sending that to your attorneys.
Okay.
Sarasota Hospital, I still don't have anything on, but apparently since there was a lawsuit and it was finished, we can go through our Rebecca or somebody can go through the Sarasota County Clerk's office to get that complete transcript of that.
Okay.
So they need to jump on that and do that. But I've got this operative report here that you were going to, when you were looking at the Navy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to send that. And I found your original high school diploma.
Oh, cool.
And your original birth certificate. So we now have 3 here at the house for you.
Oh, well, it's good to have spares.
I just made the deposit for you.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I
Yeah.
got
He told his parents,
some more
thank
root beer
you.
barrels in that order, some Starlight Mints, and I also ordered some butterscotch discs just to change it up a little bit too.
Oh, I love butterscotch.
Yeah, you know, I figured the old man candies are probably the ones that don't sell out the fastest.
Old man candies?
Yeah, root beer barrels,
They
butterscotch,
really are
mints,
old
you
man
know.
candies, though.
What sells out the fastest?
What's that?
What sells out the fastest?
Jolly Ranchers, sour fruit balls, lemon
Oh, okay.
drops, things like that.
Gotcha.
Of course,
Lemon
I
drops
order
are
for the
good.
sour fruit balls just in case they're actually back in stock. I'd like to try them out at some point.
So you know what Jolly Ranchers are like, so.
Oh yes, they're delicious, which is, you know, why I'm really bummed that I can pretty much never freaking get them.
They have lemon drops?
Yeah, they have like lemon heads, lemon drops,
Man,
but they're more
they,
expensive.
I forgot
You
how
must be
boring
pursing your
jail
lips
is.
when you get those.
I'm so glad I never got prison phone calls or visits. Man, this is so boring. There's literally nothing to talk about.
I haven't gotten any because they're over $2 for a pack of them.
Oh, okay.
And
You're talking about one of those little box packs or a bag?
I'm not sure. I guess I could order them to find out, but
They're in a box.
I'd rather get stuff that I know I'm getting better bang for my buck. So anyway,
I can't believe it took you going to jail to learn how to budget.
yeah, I know, right?
Right.
Silver lining.
If there is one.
Yeah, it took me going to jail to have some clarity on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, about what's really most
Choices.
important in life, about how cavalier and careless I've been, and
That's the
about all
second
the
time he
people and
said that.
things and whatnot that I love and enjoy. And
Can I ask you a personal question, Stephen?
sure.
Did anybody ever abuse you sexually?
I don't know about abuse, but I mean, I was kind of sexualized early on.
By who?
Kids in the neighborhood.
The 90s. We were all sexualized by the 90s. It's called the 90s.
I had my first French kiss when I was 6 years old. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Because it did not
Remember Nick
happen.
Poland on Salscar's Court?
Was it him?
No, it was his sister,
Oh.
Samantha.
Uh-huh.
We were all playing hide and seek. I hid in the closet. She found me and planted one on me, and there was her tongue.
Well, she has her mother as a great example.
Well,
There
she
we
was
go.
also like a year or two older than us, so who knows what the hell was going on there.
Yeah. She was just experimenting. Somebody told her about it. She was trying it.
And then, of course, you know, a lot of the kids in the neighborhood used to go around flashing her, and me included. You know, girls used to flash me and stuff, and
It was called the
I don't
90s.
know, it was a weird time. The 90s were a weird time.
Yeah, it's pretty promiscuous.
Yeah. I mean, even the next door neighbor, Diane, used to, you know, show me what she had going on, so.
I am willing to bet she did
In
not.
California.
The old lady next door?
Her daughter,
Oh.
or granddaughter.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, well, anyway. So,
Well, it's just that, they say that sometimes when like children, that you have been an abused child, and it was
Here we go.
intimated that perhaps
I
you
remember
had abused
listening
you
to
in some
this
way.
part.
no, he has never did. And strictly speaking, I'm not actually into younger people like that. As you know, I don't even like most kids, so it's just hard to feel a generalized attraction towards any of them.
Was it just her, or was it other people as well?
I can't get into specific details, but no, it was not a thing with anybody. It was
All right, got it.
but,
That's what I said,
I don't
Michael.
want to get too much into details. Or
Yeah, I know.
confirm or deny anything officially, anything that could possibly be used against me. I mean, I haven't seen the inside of a courtroom yet, so it would be kind of stupid to be making anything that could be construed as an admission of guilt.
Yeah, no, I was
You've made a bunch
wondering
of
who I
stuff.
needed to go Mama Bear on if they had hurt you as a child.
No, unfortunately, shit was just weird back in the 90s, and unfortunately I got exposed to all that stuff pretty early on.
We all did.
Okay.
And not any of us are going around with children.
But none of it was your guys' fault.
Well, that makes me feel better.
I would hope you'd feel better. You have nothing to feel bad about in that regard. I mean, it might have been a little more heavy on the discipline than I would have cared for, but, you know.
Well, look what I had for an example of when I was growing up.
Yeah, you know.
And you know, I didn't treat you as bad as my mother treated me, so.
Yeah.
And you probably would have been a better father.
But, anyway, I mean, there's no point in getting into that.
No.
You know, a while back I would have joked around and said, hey, but I turned out fine, but I can't really say that right now.
Okay.
So,
No, can't say that.
but, you know, I'm praying every day and still holding out hope and praying to Jesus and asking for his help and his mercy and asking him to help deliver me from this if it's possible.
It's not
and
possible.
Continue to
It's
give me
not
the strength
possible.
to endure it and get through it and to continue watching out for her, to take care of her.
There's no problem with she's in the best place she can be, if not here.
Yep.
1 minute remaining.
I'm sorry.
These things go so fast.
I know.
Well, I'm not going to be able to call you again tonight just because it's already really
This
late.
is
By the time the cool-down period is
2024.
over, it's going to be like 10 minutes until the phone system shuts off.
Okay, darling. Let's try again.
I will call you back tomorrow evening, though, and I'll get an earlier start at it, okay?
Okay, love you.
I love you too, Mama Bear. I love you, Dad.
Love you too.
Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Hey.
Hi, sweetie. Hey.
That phone app is not working right. So the same number you just called your mother, everything's the same except my last four is 6588.
Okay.
All right. So don't use the other number because it flashes up on the screen and it says I missed the call. I never got a chance to answer it.
So don't use the jackpot number anymore?
The jackpot number. Okay. Don't use the jackpot number.
All right.
Hey. You're on
6588?
puppy watch.
Yeah.
Okay. What we say, Mom?
I said we're on puppy watch. She's in there nesting in the whelping box.
Oh, so she's about to have them?
Yes, ma'am, sir.
Well, anytime.
We're ready. We're ready.
I'm jealous.
I wish you were here.
Yeah, me too. I love puppy time.
I know, baby. I know.
So we ordered some books for you. So yeah, so we shipped them to the new address, and obviously we're chasing the order that's sitting over there in Seminole. But what did we get? About 6 books.
4 or 5. We
Yeah.
got 2 Michael Crichtons. I got a Sudoku and a card.
Can you repeat that? You were breaking up a little bit.
Before.
Okay, did you hear what he just said? Okay, he was talking. We got 2 Michael Crichton books. We got a card book. We got a Sudoku, and we got what? Okay, 2 Michael Crichtons.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a Sudoku.
Yeah.
Got a card game.
Yeah.
Okay, that's $4.
Yeah.
Okay, $4. $70 for $4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So 4 books.
Okay, cool. Very nice. Which
Yeah.
Michael Crichton books did you get me? Do you remember?
We got was it Sapphire?
No.
No. What's the one that started with S?
What is Sphere?
Sphere. Yeah, thank you. And then
I think did we get Volcano?
No, I don't know what you got. Anyway, we got 2 Michael Crichton books, the card books, the Sudoku,
Okay, great.
and I think it's supposed to arrive Tuesday.
Okay, very cool. I'll have to keep an eye out for those then.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm not the Eaters of the Dead.
Eaters of the Dead.
Eaters of the Dead. Oh, very cool. Very cool art.
Yeah.
No, that was a movie.
What's that?
That was a movie. We got 3 Michael Crichton. We got Eaters of the Dead, Fear, and what is this? Dragon Teeth.
Which one?
Dragon Teeth.
Dragon Teeth. Oh, okay. I don't think I've read that one yet. What's that about?
And then there's Timeline. We also got Michael Crichton Timeline.
Oh, awesome. Oh, you got some good ones.
And the Thousand Sudokus.
Yeah.
Easy to hard.
I think the only other one, Michael Crichton one that I had for my list was Jurassic Park as well. So.
Yeah. Scroll up there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got arriving Tuesday. Eaters of the Dead is arriving on the 24th, which is like a week later. And then Card Games for Travelers.
Yes.
Okay. And then arriving Tuesday, again, more arriving Tuesday Timeline and Sudoku. So there's like 5 books.
Oh, very nice. Okay, cool. Ooh, that's exciting. Did the social workers ever get a chance to send you the list of the books?
No.
No. Okay, that's fine. If you want, I can give you just a few titles to add to the list once these arrive. If you want to add any other ones.
All right, go ahead.
The Hobbit.
Hobbit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ready Player One.
Ready Player One.
Correct. Jurassic Park. And The Howling.
Oh, that was a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you remember the movie that gave me werewolf nightmares for, most of my young life. Back when we lived in Summerport, I read the book on an e-book, and I got to tell you, the book was way more terrifying. That gave me nightmares.
Wow, okay.
I've never had a book give me nightmares before, but I read The Howling, and it gave me nightmares.
All right. Well, I won't be reading that one myself. I'm not into that stuff anyway.
Yeah, but
Anything else on this list?
yeah, actually, let me see here. Dinotopia Lost.
Dinotopia Lost?
Dinotopia Lost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
But
if you
I
remember,
don't
but
know
you bought me
why
that
he
book when we
hasn't
lived in
explained.
Bradenton.
Oh,
That
wow.
was my first big book.
I was just about to say, I don't know why he doesn't save up all this money and buy a TV, but he's not in prison yet. He's still in jail. So I could see why he's not buying a TV. I would want to buy a TV.
Okay.
What about Dinotopia, A Land Apart from Time?
No,
I don't know.
these
I haven't
parents
read that
are
one, but I know I like Dinotopia Lost.
these parents are preparing to die before their son is even executed. If he's even executed.
It was by Alan Dean Foster, and it was.
When I was in prison, I read the whole Dark Tower series, and I took the whole Dark Tower series from the prison library. I have it in there in my living room.
Good book.
And then they got Dinotopia World in Need and Dinotopia Lost.
Yeah, they got like a whole Dinotopia series, but Dinotopia Lost is like a big serious book. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
That's a funny
I need
movie.
to add this to the cart. Won't use it yet, but I want to keep the names right. So what's the next one?
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
He's in
Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah.
he's in protective custody. So I doubt he gets very much free time out of his cell, if he even goes out of his cell. Because he is very high profile. No, you would be surprised how bad you need a TV inside your prison cell, because there's literally nothing to do. But you have to pay for channels. It's like being in British land. You have to pay for TV.
And I think there was Jaws started as a novel, didn't it?
It all started as a novel.
What's that?
Wasn't a movie. It wasn't a movie first. It was a book first.
Yeah, Jaws. I've never read the novel. I'd love to read the novel.
Okay.
Do Moby Dick so
Beyond
you
that,
sound
I've got
smart,
things
asshole.
like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne.
Same genre.
You mentioned some Agatha Christie.
No, jail is a
You
boring ass.
mentioned Agatha Christie.
Yes, Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie, and I think she wrote a couple others in that series with Hercule Poirot as the lead
All right,
character.
bye, Michael. Tell your
So
mother
I
I
think it
love
was
her, and
Murder
I'll
on the
call her
Orient
later.
Express, and I think she also wrote Death on the Nile, and then A Haunting in Venice. I know they made movies off of them.
You want any Tom Swift books?
Tom Swift, yeah, I'm not
You
familiar with
and
those
Taylor
actually.
Swift downloads.
I read them as a kid. They were kind of not science fiction. They were space books, kind of like Star Trek.
Okay, I see. And
They're
I've
kid books.
got some other classic literature like Treasure Island, Moby Dick,
Called it.
Heart of Darkness.
Where are you going to keep all these?
Well, that's why we're kind of starting a little bit at a time. I don't have much in the way of storage right now, although in the regular cell apparently you have some kind of storage footlocker or something, but there's nothing else.
Going to make all these books in this movie day.
What's that?
I said it's going to be kind of tough when it's movie day and you got all these books.
Yeah, no kidding. Obviously, the Crichton ones, I definitely want to get those in my hands. I mean, we can take the list slow. You know, you don't have to get them all at once. But the Crichtons are definitely a must-haves. Ready Player One, The Hobbit, you know, J.R.R. Tolkien, must-haves.
What do you mean must have?
The Howling, Jaws.
Literally every book I just named I need to have right now.
Yeah. So, I mean,
That dad's right, though. He isn't going to regret that on moving day. You do not know how hard it is to carry all that shit from cell to cell. Forget about it.
I'm slow. If nothing else, I can have, you know, a few stacks of books up against the wall or something for now.
Okay.
And most of these aren't going to be like super thick, so.
Okay.
And I can give you more if you want, but I figure you've got a good list to go off of for now.
Yeah, we got enough to work with.
Yeah. Anyway, so you're on Puppy Watch, and what did you eat for dinner tonight?
Oh my God.
It has some so-so
It's almost so.
baby back ribs I got at Sam's.
Christine by Stephen King.
Oh, and
Hello.
Hello there.
I was just thinking, it's amazing how many of Crichton's books have been turned into movies.
Uh-huh.
Stephen King's as well. So we were talking, Stephen King had some werewolf books as well?
Yep.
Okay. This sounded interesting.
Why?
And,
Let's do everything at once, but listen up. I'm going to go through a list of what I've got on here for you.
okay.
Okay.
Are we done with this? Is this almost over? Oh my
Oh, where are they? Okay. Michael Crichton Eruption.
Uh-huh.
The Dune Saga.
Okay.
Those movies are terrible.
Let's see. The Call of the Wild.
It's
That's
a
a
good
good
book.
one. That's a classic.
Moby Dick.
Moby Dick, very
Ew.
good.
Hobbit.
The Hobbit, must have.
It's a good movie.
It by Stephen King.
Ooh, that one's going to give me some nightmares too, I bet.
The Howling.
Yeah, very good.
I'm trying to get the trilogy on that. Stephen King.
Hey, I'm sorry about that. I think we got cut off.
We did.
Yeah, the phone said call failed.
Stupid phone systems. So we were going down that book list. Did you want to try to go down it again for me?
I can.
Yeah, hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, hang on a second. Let me get back to where I was.
Are we gonna go through this again?
Okay. It'll probably be better just to go to the cart and read them out.
Yeah.
Here we go. Damn it. Is she gonna go through them
I've
again?
got 26 books in there
Oh my god.
Okay.
at a price of $342, so we're not sending them all at once.
Yeah, no kidding.
Holy shit.
Okay, so what we've got, you've already got those that are arriving. So now, how about Next by Michael Crichton,
Okay.
Cycle of the Werewolf by Stephen King,
Cycle of the Werewolf.
The Andromeda Strain by Crichton,
Okay.
I think that's a movie,
Pirate
isn't it?
Latitudes by Crichton,
Pirate Latitudes by Crichton. Crichton's written a lot of stuff, huh?
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea,
Boo.
says illustrated classic edition with original illustrations.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
As
The
long as it's
Dune
all,
Saga,
as long as it's all paperback, right?
yes, all paperback. The Dune Saga 3-book box set, Dune, Dune Messiah, and Children of Dune.
All right. Well, hopefully they won't have a problem with it being a box. They might not let me have the box, but they might
No,
give me
it's just called a box set. It's I don't know what it does. Okay. Call of the Wild,
Call of the Wild, yeah.
Jaws,
Jaws.
Moby Dick.
Moby Dick.
You also want Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy,
Ultimate Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Nice.
Eruption. It follows Jurassic Park.
Oh, really?
hmm
Eruption.
And Congo.
That's a great
Congo.
movie.
I forgot about that one.
That's a great
I
movie.
didn't. I love that.
Oh,
The Howling trilogy.
the Howling Trilogy.
Dinotopia Lost.
Very good.
Eyes of the Dragon.
Oh my
King.
god.
Eyes of the Dragon by King.
Here's one you forgot. Christine by Stephen King.
Oh, is that the car?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one's,
The Hobbit.
yeah, Hobbit.
Oh gosh.
It by Stephen King.
It.
She already went through these.
Jurassic Park,
Yep, must have, yep.
and Lost World Jurassic Park 2.
Oh, was that also by Crichton?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And the last one is Michael Crichton, and it's Prey, P-R-E-Y.
P-R-E-Y, Prey. Oh, wonder what that one's about.
You.
I don't know, but we'll start sending some that maybe you haven't gotten, but they'll come. They're just going to come a couple at a time.
Yep, that's fine. Definitely the Crichtons and the Hobbit. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize how much I really enjoyed Michael Crichton.
Well, he's a very good author.
Yeah,
He just really grabs his audience and holds on to them.
Yeah, no kidding. He definitely held on to me.
But I thought that Christine would be one that you would go, ooh, I forgot.
Yeah, I did forget about that one.
So some of the old stuff. I'll send you Pet Cemetery because I don't like that book. I don't like that story.
Yeah, I mean, the movie was screwed up enough.
Scary
I've heard
as
the book
shit.
will really fuck with you.
Yeah, I don't think we need that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's, yeah,
I wish you would ask them if you're allowed, if it comes from Amazon, any hard candy.
but I discussed it a
Because
little
you
bit
can't
with the
seem to
social
get it
worker.
there.
I mean, it's just that they go through the commissary company, and they probably have a contract, if I had to guess, with the commissary company. And if they were to let people get snacks off of Amazon, I assume the commissary company might be a little pissy about that.
Okay, never mind then.
I mean, I'll ask, but
Well, if it's something that the commissary doesn't stock, that's different. I don't know.
yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I'll ask. I'll definitely ask.
Like I was thinking about that coffee flavored candy that you liked.
Yeah, I'd love to be able to get coffee candy. There's a couple of brands that are really good. Copico and United are both really good brands of coffee candy.
I know. I took all the ones that were in your room and put them in my room, and I've been eating them about one every other day.
Oh, yeah?
I like the cappuccino ones that are half white and half brown.
The cappuccino ones are really good, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good
Yep.
Copico brands. And then the regular Copicos are
Oh
really
my
good as well.
God.
Yep.
This is so boring.
Yeah.
Then the United brand,
I do
it's like
not
the
miss
Copico, but it's a little bit of a
prison.
bolder
Oh my
flavor.
God. I do not miss prison at all.
And I don't know the Mexican candy that you like. I don't know the name of it.
Revolsadita.
Well, forget that. I don't know. Still don't know it.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, if it's something that they do not have and will not have, maybe they would let you get it sent in.
Wow.
Since it is a hard candy, it's not
Yeah.
it's coming straight from the manufacturer. So
Ask. It could be a security issue, but I'll ask.
I don't know how. Okay, I mean, it's not coming from us. It's coming from Amazon.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. It's just, they're weird about stuff, but I'll see what they say.
Okay, and you've got all the toiletries you need?
I ordered shampoo and washcloths off of commissary. I've still got toothpaste and deodorant. And I've got a toothbrush and all that. So for now, I think I probably need to get some lotion or something now. Laying on this mat, like my elbows and my ankles are getting just messed up.
Yeah, probably rubbing.
Yeah, it's friction, and also my forehead is becoming permanently creased by worry lines.
Right. Worry lines.
Yeah. So, getting permanently
Okay.
my forehead
Oh
going
my
across
God.
my forehead.
We feel so bad for
Probably
you.
doesn't help that I'm probably chronically dehydrated as well.
Well, you're not drinking enough
You
water?
deserve nothing less.
Yeah, I'm probably not drinking enough water because it's just tap water, so I try to drink enough, but it's...
I thought you were able to order those powders from the commissary that, turn it into fruit punch or something.
That's money, and, the stuff that I like to keep in stock is already, pricey enough, plus the things I splurge on every once in a while. I try to make sure that I have enough coffee because coffee is very comforting. It's one of the few things that, gives me any enjoyment here. Every time I drink a cup of
Shut
coffee, it
up.
just releases a whole bunch of happy chemicals in my brain.
That is true. That is true.
My hard candies and my saltine crackers. So, beyond that, it's, it gets expensive if I start going much beyond that stuff.
Yeah.
This is so
Well,
boring.
we've got a lot going on, so we'll keep you up to date with that. I think she's going to have puppies within the next 12 to 18 hours, so
Oh my goodness.
I wish I could send you a picture of them.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too.
I think once you get that tablet thing, I think we may be able to send you a picture like that.
Yeah, actually, you can send pictures, and they'll either scan them in to the system, or you can consume you through that.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, so you can totally send me pictures, and they'll scan them in electronically.
Well, I don't know how to send you a picture and have them scan it in unless I send it via email.
I think maybe even if you send a physical picture or something, they might physically scan.
We don't. No, nobody takes a physical picture anymore. We all do it on cameras. It goes straight to our computer.
Yeah, you can print it out, maybe, but I don't know. Well, I'll have to ask the mental health people and see how that system works.
Okay, do that. Are they giving you anything for anxiety and sleep?
No. Like I said before, when I got the murder charge, I asked them for something for anxiety, and they gave me an antidepressant that also doubles for anxiety, and that gave me even worse symptoms. So.
That gives you worse symptoms?
Yeah, we already went through that.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I started feeling extremely panicky and like an elephant was sitting on my chest and was scratching down on me.
Okay, baby. Well, you can't do that.
Nope, so I decided I'd just take my chances with the depression and anxiety.
Okay.
And it's been mostly okay, although lately I guess for a little while now, I've been having some mild hallucinations.
Yeah?
Like I'll see random flashes of light while I'm reading my books, like on my hands, like as I'm
It's
moving
called
through
a
the words.
seizure.
Like each word will jitter out like a Morse code flash of light on my hand, and then I'm catching little flickers of movement out of the corners of my eye.
Oh, that's blood
Well,
pressure.
that could be a visitation from. You don't know.
No, it's called blood
Well, I
pressure.
don't know. I keep catching flickers of movement out of the corner of my eye, like just out of the periphery of my vision, like I'm seeing a bug move or something, and then I look over and there.
Blood pressure.
Okay.
So I don't know what the deal is with that.
Blood
Maybe the
pressure.
isolation is starting to mess with me, or maybe just all the trauma and everything is just taking its toll.
You're the cause of
I
your
would
own
imagine the hat
trauma.
taking its toll on everyone.
You are the reason you suck.
No.
I hate
And
this.
she passed away. I suffered a catastrophic mental breakdown at that point. I don't know if you know that.
You mean when you literally hit her unsubscribe from God's YouTube button? Not she passed away. You literally did that. You, by yourself, literally did that.
No, I did not.
And I was literally out of my mind when I was first booked into jail. I was hallucinating. I was hearing things and seeing things very badly.
No, you
And,
weren't.
it took me about a week to come out of that.
No, it didn't. You are a liar.
I hope you're sharing all that with your attorneys.
I did, and the mental health people knew about it as well because, they're the ones that interview you when you come in. They're like, are you seeing anything? Are you hearing anything? I was like, yes, to both. I was hearing reverberating noises going through my cell and in my head, and I would look at the doors, and it looked like the doors were breathing. And then it took me about a week to come out of that, and then it took me another 3 weeks or so.
And they
before
didn't
I
give you anything because they
started
knew
to
you were
regain
fake.
some some lucidity in my mind and some clarity again. And it took me a while to come out of that. You guys, I don't think you guys knew that.
No, did
Hey,
not.
because it didn't happen.
I was not in my right mind after I found her.
I mean,
I'm
after
sorry.
you unsubscribed her from
And
God,
I understand why, but
no,
Complete
you don't
mental and
understand
emotional
why.
breakdown,
Don't,
and then
don't,
everything
don't
that followed
listen to
was
him,
kind of a
Miss
result of
Lady.
that.
He is bullshit.
oh, well,
I wish I'd handled that passing a lot better, but I was not
You
aware
mean
of
murder.
interactions at that point.
Literally, you murdered her
I literally was not in my
okay.
right mind.
because you
Okay.
literally
Well,
murdered her.
we know what we think happened, so it doesn't matter.
Uh, it's hard to believe we're halfway through June already.
It is, isn't it?
May crept
Well,
on
you know,
slowly, and now June is just flying by.
whoops, you got a minute.
Yeah, this will probably be my last call tonight, but I'll call you back within the next couple of days.
Okay. Hopefully we'll have news about puppies by then.
I assume you might. You said there's going to be 8 of them?
Yes,
Okay.
unless you've hidden one.
Who knows? You never know. We always used to play Count the Spines.
Yeah, well, I was there when they counted the skulls on this one, and that was pretty good
Okay.
count. So,
Well, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you within the next couple of days or so. Be good. I'll
well,
keep
this
an eye
is
out for those books.
well, when your heart stops beating, so does your opportunity to repent. So make your heart right with God while you can. That I just read. I like that.
I do.
Don't forget that.
Almost every day.
I know, darling. Okay, I know you're going to be gone, so
Okay.
just want to say I love you, and we're thinking about you.
Thank you
Hey,
for
Mama Bear,
calling
love,
IT
I
Solutions.
love you, Dad.
Goodbye.
Man, thank God. Okay. So, stop sharing that. Now we'll share me. Yay. I'm so glad we're over with that. Thank you for coming in and thank you for hanging out with me and finishing this phone call with me. I greatly appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. Go give your pillow some head and your sheets some ass. Have the sweetest dreams ever.